Today I want to talk to you about a new iron that I got. Hi, I'm Kim Jamieson-Hirst of Chatterbox Quilts, and today I want to talk to you about the new Oliso iron that I received from Oliso, so thanks very much to them, as part of being an Island Batik ambassador this year. So I've got to say, I am really thrilled with this iron. I've been using it for about a month now, and I'm loving all the different features on it. So let's start with what it's called. So this is the Oliso TG1600 Pro Plus, and you're going to hear a lot of that going on during the video because the Oliso, big feature that the Oliso has is this up and down thing that it does. And it's kind of funny because to me, it's almost like having an extra little person in the studio. It's almost like it has its own personality. So when I put my hand on it, it goes down, ready to iron. When I take my hand off, it lifts itself up. So that's really a kind of a cool feature. And you leave the iron in this down position this way, not down because it's got the legs on it, but as opposed to having it sitting up like this. Now you can have it sitting up like this if you want. There are little kind of feet here that you can do that, but that's not really how it's meant to be used. And I've got to say that takes a little bit of getting used to at first, right? We're so used to having our irons up like this. But in my studio, where I have two furry little helpers, Salem and Victor, having an iron that sits like this is much more stable. So I like that. When you have an iron up like this, it's much easier to knock into it and away it goes, right? So I like the fact that it can sit like this and it's made to do that. All right, that's the first thing. Second thing is it has a very long cord. I have it plugged in now, so I can't show you quite how long it is, but that gives you a bit of an idea, right? Nice long cord. Love a long cord on an iron, okay? So I can plug it in and, you know, use it in somewhere further away. Also, the cord has this swivel on it, okay? That's also a really nice feature to have on an iron. It doesn't get caught up in it when you're using it. I really like that, having the swivel on it. Other things on it, well, it heats up and gets really, really hot, okay? So that's great. I like that too. It heats up quickly. So it has an auto shut off, but it doesn't shut off until 30 minutes. Thank you, Oliso. Okay, I have really been struggling to find an iron that has a longer shut-off period. I mean, the shut-off is a great safety feature, but when you're a quilter and you're going back and forth, I don't want something that's going to shut off after 5 or 10 minutes. So the 30 minutes is really great. I love having that feature on this iron, I should say. Now, and you're going to hear it go up and down as I touch it, but I don't use steam in my irons. I don't use water in them. I don't use steam, I should say. But if you do, there's an area that you open here and use a nice big area that you can fill up with water, and you can see there's a maximum line there, so you'll be able to see how far you need to put your, how far to fill it up with your water, okay? So if you like to use steam, great. It has a steam feature. It's also got a stream feature that you can use to spray the water out. And it's making its little noises. Okay, so you can also adjust those if you want to on the front here, okay? Speaking of the front, how do you turn it on and off? Well, that's a little bit different as well. It's got this dial on the front that you can turn. Right now I've got it up to the linen cotton setting, but it goes down to your minimum, okay? And you notice when it was at minimum, it's red. There's a red light that comes on. It tells me it's plugged in, okay? It's not on yet really, but it's plugged in, okay? So, and it will gradually change to green. Now, it's probably hard for you to see, but there is a light indicator here. When it's not heated up yet, so if I first turn it on and went to linen and cotton, it'll be flashing green, but it doesn't take very long to get to that temperature. And it goes to a solid green when it's at that temperature, okay? So how does it operate as far as ironing or pressing? I don't want to say ironing, right? Pressing when we're quilters. Okay, so I'm using some fabric here. This is actually from the Woodstock collection by Kathy Engel for Canton Village Quilt Works. So it is made by Island Batik. So thanks to them for sending me this as well. So nice and smooth. It has this really nice ceramic plate. I have to be careful I don't touch it because it is on and it is very hot. Very easy to clean. You can see the holes there for the steam. But they're pretty flat. It'd be easy to clean. I don't like it when they have these big divots that go in. They're very hard to clean and get any residue out of them. But it works really, really well. And as I said, you get used to it going up and down fairly quickly. It's a bit of an adjustment, I've got to say. But you know, all new things are. All right, so after I've pressed this, still pretty hot. Okay, I can let this rest. Now, you may notice that I've got this on a silicone pad with a cork, little cork trivet sort of underneath it. That's because when I put it down, it does raise itself up. It's not right on, you know, whatever I may put it on, but I still find it's generating a lot of heat when it's turned on. So just to be careful and make sure it doesn't damage any of my surfaces, because I have wooden surfaces I'm using my iron on. Not using my iron on, but where I place my iron next to my pressing mat. I want to make sure it doesn't do any damage. So I have put a little bit extra insulation underneath it because I do find that still very, very hot. So when I'm done though, I can turn it right off. It still pushes itself up, right? It'll stay in that up position even when I unplug it. So it is just ready to go when I turn it on the next time. So I'm really enjoying using this Oliso iron. It has a lot of great features with it, not the least of which is that 30-minute shut-off and the heat that it generates, because it gets really quite hot. And you know, as quilters using cotton fabric, that's what we want, that heat. And even if it has gone into shut-off mode after 30 minutes, I put my hand on it, that's going to start it up again. And it takes maybe 10, maybe 15 seconds to get all the way up to the temperature you use for cotton fabrics. So really enjoying it so far. Thanks so much to Oliso for sending it to me. I'm enjoying using it in my quilting projects. And if you're interested in more details about this particular iron, check in the description below or up above because I'll have a link to it. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention what's really fun about it. It comes in lots of different fun colors. This is butterscotch. It's a nice subtle yellow color that I like to see in my studio, a little bit of happy brightness in my studio, but it comes in lots of other fun colors as well. So be sure to check it out if you're in the market for a great iron. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified the next time I release a new video. And for more helpful quilting information, be sure to go to my website at www.chatterboxquilts.com.